Coming in hot, Chinch. We got a lot going on, a lot cooking in the mayor's office on this Wednesday, brother. What's going on?
We got a lot of great stuff. I'm just in a great mood, dude. I just had a good morning today. I'll just say it that way. You did too. You just got out of a workout. You're chilling.
Yeah, dude. I cold plunged already. Worked out, journaled. I took my walk. I'm ready to go, dude. What time is it?
You do any
a little after 11?
Any skull crushers today?
No, but I got my new. I believe you anchor your behaviors to create new habits. You have to anchor to a habit you already do. So this podcast we do every day. Me and my boy Ryan Johnsy's my workout partner. We do hangs, dude. They say, they're really to show your strength, and it's like pull-ups, push-ups, hangs. They say if you could do like a minute 30 hang, you're like a 18, 19-year-old or something like that. So we do hangs a couple times a week, but like I want to get better at it, dude. So I started anchoring. My buddy Ryan Johns bought me, so I'm trying to get my grip strength. So every time we do podcast now, underneath the computer, I'm doing this thing.
I was always wondering what you're fiddling with down there. Never wanted to ask. I'm like, where's Sean's hand? What is going on?
It's getting personal. It's getting personal.
I see Sean like this. And I'm like, what? He's really into this conversation.
Oh my God. So good. Okay.
All right. So we're going to start this show off today with just like, we're both in good moods. This is enthusiastic stuff. This is awesome stuff, dude. You have your charity, you have you have a fundraiser coming up, and you have this auction going on. I want everybody to know this. We're going to talk a lot of baseball and stuff in a minute, but I'm going to read through some of these auction items because I think fans of us are going to want some of these auctions.
Yeah, we have so many good auction items. Yeah. So many good auctions.
Tell us about the charity. Tell us about the auction items. Tell about where to find it. And then I'm going to rip through some of these that I'm excited about. There's one right now. It's awesome.
Yeah. So, dude, you know my charity is Miracle League of the South Hills. We have a baseball field. We're so much more than that. That we have a workout Muscles for Miracles program that we have where our kids work out every winter. They're doing that right now at Teleo Performance. My buddy JD, obviously one of the guests on here. And we're a baseball field where we believe every kid deserves a chance to play. We have 400 athletes, special needs athletes. So we have, anywhere from 7-year-old kids to 67. Yeah, exactly. So
this is the greatest. Yeah. I'm holding up a picture right now. If you just listen, like Sean with this beautiful little girl, and they're both, God, your smiles are like the most beautiful thing ever.
Yeah, incredible, dude. The kids, I always say, if you want to have some joy in your life, come over to the field for 30 minutes, 1 hour, put perspective in your life. But dude, our big fundraiser is this Friday night. And we're fired up, man. We got my buddy Bill Crawford, local comedian. He's incredible. He's leading it off. Our friends, the Delaney's, will be playing some music. It's just sold out, so you can't get any more tickets. We sell it out, 500 people. But the biggest thing is this our auction is where we make our money. And anyone in the world can check out this auction, which is really cool. So if you go to Handbid, HANDBID, Chinch will put the link in today, handbid.com, or you go to miracleleaguesouthhills.org, miracleleaguesouthhills.org. You can click on the Handbid app on there. You sign up really quick. Then you could start going through the things. But some of the experience, you could sponsor a kid for $40. You could buy us balls, for $30. Sponsor a team outing. We're going, dude. This year we're going out to Iowa, bro, to the Field of Dreams.
Dude, I know. I'm looking at this list. Yeah. First of all, again, you don't have to bid on the auction. That's an important thing you just said. $40. You can just do a pledge.
Sponsor a kid, yeah.
And sponsor a kid, and you get to enjoy their experience with this. First of all, I'll start by saying this, Sean. I've seen it, dude. I cry. I cry with tears of joy every time I see you have an event at the Miracle League. What was it this year? You guys dressed as. You guys you and Sarah on Halloween may have been the first.
Kelsey and Swift.
Couple. But dude, I'm looking at some items right now. Dude, I don't really want to ask how these happen, but I'm going to rip through some of these.
You want the Volpe jersey, don't you? You want the Volpe jersey. I think my cousin Jimmy's bidding on that down in Florida.
Is he? No, I'll tell you what I want right now. The Henry Winkler Town Hall and recently released memoir. He's going to be there. You can hang out with the Fonzie. I'm going to start. I got to say this. Explain the Eddie Vedder guitar do? Because I'm looking at that right now.
Well, dude, it's a ukulele. It's a ukulele. Ed's a good buddy of mine. Been so, dude, beyond gracious what he's done, what Ed's done to help us out here, man. Like Ed and Pearl Jam and have just been incredible. And he's probably sent us stuff the last 10 years. We've made hundreds of thousands of dollars off the stuff that he's generous enough to send. And I really, because of our friendship, the kindness he does these very unique items. And this item he wrote the lyrics to Just Breathe on the uke. He hand wrote the lyrics to Just Breathe, and which is incredible. And then he signed the back of it, wrote the last lyric, I believe, to Just Breathe, and then signed the back of it. So that's an incredible piece. That last year that went for a lot of money, almost 60 grand. It's at 11,000 right now. But today I believe, a lot of this is going up on Ed's sites, and Pearl Jam's going to put it up on their story. So that'll be pretty cool. Yeah. Pearl Jam also sent a signed Fender Telecaster guitar, yellow, just whole band signed
before, yeah.
And these posters are a big deal, dude. The fans love the posters. We have a 2023 signed Pearl Jam poster from the September 5th concert in Chicago this past year. I'm losing that bid. It's now at 2,200. I think I had it for 1,000.
Yeah.
The Pearl Jam Copenhagen, Denmark show, July 5th, 2022. That's up for 900 right now. The Hyde Park one in London, July 2nd, 2022. These posters, 1,100, 1,700, 850. Also, we put some pics up. I got pics from Ed, and I got a bunch of them. So we put some pics up. And those are going, some guitar picks. So
I might have to go for one of those.
Pretty cool, dude.
I'm going to tell this. We have a lot of dads here. We got a lot of coaches that listen to us. Get your community together and, dude, sponsor a travel team athlete to the Field of Dreams.
Yeah. We're going to the Field of Dreams this year, dude. It's going to be incredible. In July, we're taking a whole busload of kids and their families up there. We're the first Miracle League team in the country to travel. We now have a travel team where we're like, no, all the other kids travel in the world, in the country, we're going to travel. So awesome. Tim Gephardt has done an incredible job of putting this together. We went to a couple years ago. We went to Cincinnati. They're coming. Kim Nuxall's Miracle League field. They're coming to our place this year. They must have had 2,000 people waiting for our kids, dude. It was like the big leagues. Lying the streets. We had a police escort.
Oh, yeah, I cried on those.
Yeah, it was incredible. So they're coming to our place this year. We're going to the Field of Dreams. We have trips planned for years to come, hopefully, and it's just a great place. So if you go to handbid.com, bid on this. We have Anthony Volpe. Aaron Judgy sent us a bat, which is sitting at 33 bids on it already. We have an Anthony Rizzo jersey, LeMahieu jersey. My first signed Yankee jersey ever. Looks like it's getting no love. No
stuff. I see Mayor's office swag on here.
Oh, dude, yeah, Mayor's office swag, bro.
Hot Chinch.
Yeah, Chinch. Yeah, it's got
more money. An autographed Volpe jersey or the Boom Coming In Hot Chinch shirt.
I'm not sure, bro. You never know.
There's somebody really rich out here who likes the show and likes me better than Anthony Volpe. Outbid the Anthony Volpe jersey with the Boom Coming In and Hot Chinch shirt.
Dude, there's so much good stuff in here. Ed drew a picture, of the waves, hand drawn picture. But just tons of 4 tickets on the Green Monster. Boston does a great job of sending us those. Mark Shapiro and the Blue Jays sent us an incredible package, 4 tickets right above the dugout. Seth Meyer sent us 4 tickets and a meet and greet. Pikewood National in Morgantown, incredible course that's going for foursome 2,400.
Wow.
Burnsy sent 4 tickets to the Savannah Bananas,
which you have to see if you haven't seen him
which is incredible. My man Carmen Perrine.
You can't get tickets to the Savannah Bananas.
No, you can't, dude. It's incredible. Carmen Perrine and Kachina Bella, nice $450 package. We just so much cool stuff, dude. Pirates sent 2 tickets right behind the dish, but go check it out. Oh, the Philadelphia 76ers.
What did they do?
Sent us a nice package, fan ticket package, shoot around and dinner. 4 tickets.
What?
I believe great tickets and shoot around at dinner. My man Mike Heisler sent that to me. Great guy.
All right,
so we got some great stuff, dude. Go check it out. Everyone check it out. Come support us. Come support the kids.
The link to the show today, yeah.
Yes. Awesome, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't do like selling, but like that like everybody that just listened to that stuff, you got to go on this page. It's unbelievable that we're not even close. You're not even close.
There's so much stuff on here.
It's unbelievable. You want to go to the Clemente Museum?
Hey, our first sponsor, the mayor's office, Revtown Jeans. They're on here, baby. My man, Chris Lust.
All right.
$300, a whole crate of him and her jeans, shirts.
Love it. Let's do
David Allen has a nice two-piece suit on there. One of the best designers in the world. John Cena's personal guy. He's out of Pittsburgh. My personal guy too. I don't have as much clout as John Cena, but
you got nice suits though.
You like the suits I wear on MLB Network? David Allen, my man.
There you go. All right. All right. So we're talking about dressing. We're talking about unis. We're talking about that kind of stuff. Yeah. Dude, the controversy, clearly there's not much going on in sports when one of the biggest controversies in sports is that Major League Baseball players do not like the new jerseys. They don't like the way they feel, and they don't like the way they look. And there's so many split screens on the internet of last year's jersey versus this year's jersey, like being sold in the places. I will say this, it is pretty obvious. Like the names on the back of last year's jerseys are much bigger and more defined, and numbers are bigger. But like, so I guess, like, I don't care. They'll figure it out. Somebody's going to realize.
Yeah, but the players care. If the players care, now you got a problem.
Well, but that's my point. Have you?
Because I saw Tony Clark commented. Oh, when the head of the union starts commenting, that's when
players are pissed, man. They're kind of pissed. They don't like them. They don't feel comfortable. So, first of all, yeah, what's an uncomfortable jersey in a game is going to bother you, and I guess a lot of people like their, what do the kids call it this day, their fit. They want their fit to look strong. Right. So your initial take on this is the players, like, something's got to change, right? Let's just say it that way. Like they got.
Oh, there's no dude. I'm gonna play 162. Even my spring training uniforms matter. So maybe it's just spring training, but that matters, dude. I really believe you look good, play good. Look good, feel good, play good. You know what I mean? There's something to that. Yeah. But I just remember
the job you want, not the one you have. That's the old. Right. Thing, not playing baseball. Yeah, I like it.
Right, like I think the uniforms matter for those guys, and if they don't like them, they're gonna have to do something about, which they will. Like I said, when Tony Clark starts talking, head of the union, they're gonna make some adjustments.
Will roll.
It's probably gonna cost Nike some money because obviously they made a ton of them.
Oh, I think I just read recently that they're pulling a bunch off the shelves and redesigning and sending back out, but I could be wrong. I think I'm right.
I'm sure. Let's
get into more fun. Like,
well, dude, I got some great jerseys.
I was gonna say, wait. Let me ask you one question first, because the Buccos jersey, when you had the Buccos cutoffs with the black sleeves underneath, t-shirt underneath,
yeah,
kind of those. Let me ask you this, and the Reds had cutoffs.
The Reds had, dude. That's the Reds really the ones that have it.
So, did you prefer the cutoff with a T underneath, or the classic jersey?
Dude, cut off with the T underneath with like a tight fit. Dude, seriously, something about it, dude. I thought Junior used to have next to my locker, bro. Junior used to have, like, Nike Town in like Chicago, New York. We had Nike Town in this trunk. I'd be like, hey, Junior. And Griff used to wear these, like, like the tights underneath his.
Yeah.
He were like the running tights underneath his uni. And I was like, if Junior's wearing them, I'm wearing them too. So I'd be like, hey, Griff, can I get a pair of those? Bro, he'd go in his trunk. It was like we're at Nike Town. Hey, Case, what size you wear? I'm like, give me an XL. He'd go through small, medium. I'm like, who are you handing these out to? Small, medium, large. This trunk was incredible. But he'd pull out whatever, boom, he'd give it to you. So, like, it's funny too, looking back at uniforms. When I first got in the big leagues, dude, I like it better. Like, looking back, I wore my uniform tighter. Oh, I feel like as the years went on, bro.
You want it looser?
Well, to tell you the truth,
more.
I didn't. But when you see Jeff Bagwell looking like he's in parachute pants and freaking, about to jump out of a plane, you know what I mean? Like, because they look like pajamas. Everyone started wearing those. You know what I mean? So I started wearing them. I look back at my time, like, they don't look as good, man. The baggy ones.
Basically, though, like the baggy ones, like, you're less constricted. I'm thinking more of like mechanically, like, I just want to be comfortable. I don't care.
Mechanically, I tell you what, I think mechanically I felt better in a tighter uniform because you feel your muscles. You feel your muscles. Yeah, you feel compact. I was also going to say, when I first came up with the Indians, dude, it was required that everyone wear their socks high. I think it was because Tommy had them high.
Really?
So when I got to the big, all my stuff, when I first got to biggies with the Indians, are my socks are high.
Really?
It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
But then you were a low sock guy. You were pull it over your.
Yeah, I was a low sock. I pulled it over the shoes. But I got a great story for you, bro. I've told this story, but probably years ago. So, when at the All-Star game in '99, we're coming in. Vlad Guerrero Sr. to my left. It was like his second year in the big leagues, mine too. Piazza to my right. Randy Johnson, Bonds. I mean, it was incredible. I was like, this is incredible. So Tommy, the clubby, comes in. He's like, hey, listen, guys. He's like, you got 2 jerseys in your locker. He's like, sign one for charity. He's like, and then the other one you're going to wear in the game. So right when you get there's the first announcement they make. So I'm there, oh, yeah, this is so cool, man. Sign my jersey real big, give it to Tommy. Boom, that's workout day. So we work out that day. That's the derby that night. Next day we have the workout. And then all of a sudden, the game is ready. So I come back from BP, getting ready for the game, go in my locker. Can't wait to put on my jersey. I got 1 jersey in my locker, and it's has a huge signature on it. Oh my God.
You gave
man, something's not right. So I go to Tom. I go, Tom. I go, hey, I think you messed up, man. You put the jersey I signed yesterday back in my locker. He goes, Case, he goes, I don't know what to tell you, dude. He goes, I don't know if the Reds are cheap or what. They only sent you with 1 jersey. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I go, I have to wear this during the game? They're like, yeah, you're going to have to wear that during the game. I'm like, oh, my God. So, dude, I go in the 5th inning for McGuire. I go in. I'm like, oh, man, I hope no one sees this jersey. Meanwhile, it's so big, this signature. So I go on deck. I'm on deck for my first at bat. Tim McGarver, they zoom in to me. Hey, Sean Casey's. I think I was leading the league at the time. I was hitting 371 at the break. So like he's hitting 371 and he's having a great year. Then McCarver, right in the middle of saying he's hitting 371, goes, did he sign his own jersey? So they zoom in, the Fox cameras zoom in on my jersey, like, looks like Sean Casey signed his own jersey. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, nobody knows the real story. I only have 1 jersey. I signed it yesterday.
How old were you then?
I was 25. I was mortified.
You're secure now. You're still a little insecure.
Right.
25-year-old Sean Casey in that situation must have been.
He's just crawling out of his skin like, No 25-year-old wants to be like, look, I signed my own jersey. Look how cool I am. I signed my own jersey. Oh my God, it's incredible.
Great story. Dude, when I was in college, you remember like in college, like by the time I was in college, it was a little after you, like it was cool. It was you guys. It was like the Reds and everybody would show up in like you had 9 different types of uniforms. So we had like 3 jerseys, 3 pants. You mix and match. The captains would pick or they would vote.
Right.
Hat. Do you wear the black hat? Or Columbia was cool colors. We had like the Smurf blue or the black, or do we go all whites? Do we go all black with the blue writing? Dude, the most terrifying. I went to Columbia University. It was one of the most difficult universities in the country. No class was more difficult than me going, okay, which jersey am I bringing to this away game? Because you would have them there. Right. You wouldn't leave them at like, back in the day, the facilities weren't the same as they are now for all these college kids. Like I would have all my jerseys and all my pants. Like I would bring them home because I would be afraid I would leave them at the locker or not get to this. And we were 100 blocks away from campus. So some days we would leave from school. Some days we would leave. Dude, every single away game, somebody would be like, dude, can I borrow your jersey? I brought my
borrow your belt. Forgot my belt.
I brought my blue away instead of bringing my my white home. Like, wow, it's terrible.
Dude,
go ahead.
I was just saying, in the big leagues too, like going along with that, I believe when we stay home, you would wear the grays for some reason. Maybe I'm having this wrong, but what sometimes. If you stayed back, you didn't play the game, you just wore the grays, right. And a team went on the road, right?
Right.
So we would, a lot of times, you would just put on the whites and your uniform, and you go out there, and a lot of times guys wouldn't realize they had the whites on. So we'd be like, don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything. Let them, let them figure it out. So like you'd see guys taking grounders and like 20 minutes into the workout, they'd look down and go, oh God, I'm the only guy wearing white pants. And I'd be like, hey dude, go change it up. Like
I know that's what happens. It gets confusing. Athletes aren't the smartest people in the world. And dude, I got a question for you. What was the jersey you think you looked coolest in? I don't want to say we talked with Judge the other day about you put the Yankee pinstripes on. That's cool. That whole pomp and circumstance. But dude, you had Buccos, Reds, Tigers, underrated uniform.
Yeah.
I'll add the Yankees. What am I missing? Buccos, Reds.
There's so much history in these uniforms. It's funny you're saying this. My mind's just
if they were gonna make the Sean Casey prototype, this is the best I ever looked in a baseball uniform. Pick it. Yeah, this is tough, dude.
Wow, are you serious?
Do a hell half hour on uniform.
Dude, I used to love the Sunday Reds we wore for the Reds with all red jersey. Sweet jersey, all red.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I used to love that. I used to love that jersey. Like it just felt good,
Yeah.
Dude, like I must say, like wearing the white uniform for the World Series in Detroit.
I was gonna say,
when you get announced and you come out, you got the Old English D on, and you're just crowd's going nuts. You're like, you look down, you're like, we're representing this city. With something about that.
That's a historic jersey too. Like,
yeah, dude, one of the coolest jerseys I ever wore was, but also too, like the Red Sox, Yankees. Like, come on, dude. Like, I must admit, putting on the pinstripes, you're like, whoa,
that
blows your mind. Red Sox kind of blows your mind. The white Red Sox, the home Red Sox, incredible. One of the coolest jerseys I wore when I was with the Pirates was the Homestead Grays, the Josh Gibson Negro Leagues.
Oh, sick.
We wore the Grays. I'm almost positive I still have it, but it just said Grays across, and it was like heavy wool. It was like legitimately like back in the day. I thought those jerseys, that was one of the coolest jerseys I ever wore, was the throwback Negro Leagues Homestead Grays.
Yeah, that's great. You know what I was thinking about before we came on when we were thinking about talking about jerseys was, dude, how I would argue like how iconic was when the White Sox redesigned their black uniforms in like the late 90s, like the Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was a cultural phenomenon. Like first of all, every celebrity, like everybody from Fabio to Ice Cube.
Fabio.
Oh, fuck. Had a freaking just the SOX on the black hat.
Yeah, I remember.
Bro, that was everything. But then I thought about it. I'm like, wow, the White Sox have had a lot of stuff during the years because, dude, they wore shorts. They were the ones.
I know. Dude, they had the disco fire the one year. Remember, there was like they were burning like records.
Dude, I used to play ESPN Company Softball League. I'm not kidding. It was no joke, dude. Like the former players were playing it, like, and it was like a hardcore league. And so you would get after it at like 11 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday because you lived in the middle of nowhere in Bristol, Connecticut. No offense to Bristol. I know I say it all the time, but hey. But like you would like dive in the outfield and like, dude, I have no hair on my kneecaps from playing baseball or softball in shorts. I can't believe those dudes did that professionally. Like,
dude, I know.
What?
Yeah, taking a slide
with his huge calves and his hand, like and just like sliding into second.
Dude, the strawberries you used to get, the raspberry, whatever you call it, dude. I'd wear 2 layers underneath so I wouldn't open it up. But every time I'd slide, I'd open it up. I can't imagine not having having bare skin, dude. Then taking a shower afterwards, you're like, it was like torture chamber.
Anyway, all right. Well, we've said it all. We've said it all today, Sean.
Oh, dude, also too, the Cleveland Indians blue jersey. The blue jerseys with the Indians were incredible.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. What do you got there?
This is it, man. This is the 400th episode bat.
Oh, yes.
There it is right there. Who wants it? I wrote 400th episode on it too. See that?
Yeah, you did. Look how clean that is. It's
it's clean, dude. Marucci.
Guys.
And the one thing I love about this bat, bro, it's the RC21. Do you know why? These are the Marucci bats I signed. Rich Cincinnamino model. RC21. That's really good though, dude.
You know I have one, right? You gave me one.
Yeah, I know. But you know why it's an RC21, and it's got to do with Marucci.
Good question. Go ahead.
Okay. Jack Marucci, the founder of Marucci, obviously, when he started making wood bats, I was one of the first to use them in 2008. And he's from Pittsburgh, bro. And he loves Clemente. And he was like, hey, I'm going to make you some bats, but because of our connection, can I call him the RC21? Because and that's how, my model is the RC21 because of Clemente.
Amazing.
Because of the connection with Jack Marucci being a Pittsburgh guy. So I had so much pride swinging this bat, talk about that feeling, like, thinking of Jack Marucci, how awesome he is, what a great guy he is. But him making the RC21s was just so freaking cool, dude.
That's a great story. A greater story is how disappointed I am because I thought when you gave me that, I'm like, wow, he really went into the details.
Rich Chichimito 21, baby.
Like,
no, dude.
I guess so. His says SC 21, but that's good history.
Yeah. Well, it's also too, like, really quick. Like, this bat right here is my World Series bat.
Yeah.
That I hit 2 home runs with.
No big deal.
Can you see that it's an AP1?
AP1.
So this is an old hickory AP1.
Okay.
Well, Pujols liked this bat, and Carlos Guillen got a couple from him, and I was like, dude, those are great. So I ordered the AP1s I just like the feel of it from Old Hickory so hard. But these are Pujols' model. Pujols liked, a thinner handle, a gradual barrel. So I swung that World Series
special. That's a Marucci too, the Old Hickory.
No, that's Old Hickory.
Oh, that's a totally different brand. Okay,
different brand, Old Hickory. But what I'm saying is the model of the bat matters, and the player designs his own bat. So cool. He told Old Hickory what he wanted, and they called it the AP1, Albert Pujols 1.
So cool.
It's just cool how they get the models of the bats.
All right, so you folks at home can get one of those bats, and I gotta say once again, thank you. Yeah. Not to the haters, but to the we've gotten
incredible responses. Incredible responses.
I feel good, Sean, about working with you. People are reminding me of things. Somebody wrote, my favorite episode was Chinch's respect for Dan O'Dowd. And I was like, oh man, I forgot about how much I love that interview with Dan O'Dowd. And yes, I do have so much respect for him. So thanks. Shout out to whoever wrote that one. But like, the feedback has been so awesome. We're so proud. We're
dude, so many.
A little bit now. We're doing a little better now. We're hanging in there.
Yeah. No. A lot of the stories. We're really cool with, like, a lot of stories were cool. Like, I forgot some of the stories that people were saying, oh man, that's so cool. So thanks for your feedback. Keep them coming, because we're getting the list together and we're looking at them. And we're trying to figure out, who's going to win this bat for the 400th episode. And we've had a lot of fun doing this show, and hopefully you guys are having fun on the ride with us.
Yeah, thank you, and keep coming. So we'll go all the way through Friday with this, and maybe we'll make the announcement on Monday on who wins.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You guys can have the weekend to keep putting.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, dude. I told you we could do a whole show on jerseys, man. By the way, like, seriously,
so true. There's so much to talk about, dude.
There's so much more.
There's so much more we could talk about.
Let me give you one more quick, super funny story. So when I would go, I was at ESPN and I was at MLB Network. So every All-Star game, I would get like one of the practice jerseys. And see, me at my stature, I'm a pretty big guy, but I can fit into a Youth XL, dude. I'm not kidding. A Youth XL is for like kind of like
you'd probably be jacked in a Youth XL.
Dude, there's one year I'm in this place, and I used to go sneak in there. Dude, a Youth XL, $60. Adult XL,
$260.
I'm not kidding. So I'm in this one. I can't remember which one. It might have been Houston. And so I'm in a little kids section, and there's like a billion people in a store. It's big, everybody's like rolling in trying to get their swag before the All-Star game starts. And I throw on this Youth XL, fits me perfectly, gives me a little tightness on the guns. Dude, one of the store clerks, I won't say Houston because I don't know if it was Houston. I don't want to give anybody bad mojo, but this guy walks up to me, he's like worked at the place. He goes, hey, that's a Youth jersey. And I go, yeah.
I know.
And he goes, you can't wear that. And I go, watch me. Walked up to the register. This guy tried to tell me like I wasn't allowed to buy
What?
jersey that fit.
Just I'm buying it for my kid. I'm buying it for my nephew.
I look like a kid though, especially like 10 years ago. I look like 13, and he even thought he even gave me crap for being an adult because I was bald still at the time. Yeah. All right, hey, one more pop. Where do you go? What do you do? How do you raffle? We're gonna put this also, by the way, in the blurb for the show today.
Yeah, go to Handbid. Well, check it out on the show because the Chinch is going to put the link up. But go to handbid.com or Handbid app. Download the Handbid app. Go on and click on Sean Casey's Miracle Bash and come bid on some of these incredible items. Yeah. Incredible. There's a lot of items you could bid on right now that are super low. You could probably take them and put them on eBay and make some more money and send us a little bit of it, after you do. Yeah. So, dude, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff on that site. Our bash is Friday night. This bat's getting ready to go out. Keep the comments coming. And Chinchy, have a great rest of the day, brother. Thanks for everybody for listening. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
By the way, I'm going right now to bid on the Norm from Cheers autograph photo. I'll see you later, bro.
There you go. Nice. Norm!